Oh yeah, just for a quick few seconds before I do go take a shower to add to that message I mean that video that I just was on. I do want to say this. Like this I don't get wrapped up in BLM and black anything. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I'm a black woman or well, I'm a woman of color, should I say. Brown skin, lighter than some, darker than some, but yeah. Um I don't get wrapped up in it, I guess too, because I've been connected to of course, black people in general, but two black males specifically that did not want to help me. They wanted to utilize me and access me, but they didn't want to help me and help uplift me. And to me, part of me knows that some of what they was already dealing with, whatever cards they was dealt, they barely could lift themselves up and stuff like that. But I didn't know that until probably like late in the game. But still, but even when they came to the realization and when I was explaining it to them clearly, they just still wanted to like tamper with me and bother with me. And see, I just don't like that. And it made me have like a um, bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to say towards black people, but part of me do feel like that. Black people as a whole, but it's mainly just it's people, period. And it's like, but because it was men, I can't even call them men, but males of color, um, males who are melanated. And that's the funny thing, they not look like my well, one of them looks like my son because he's their father, but he's their dad. But I got two melanated sons, and so it's like, and I love them. They back there chilling or whatever. I'm their mama, so I know what I'm raising and what I'm contributing to. But and I wasn't trying to be these dudes' mom. I can't go back and re-raise them or do anything with them. But this upsets me. It upsets me because I had Caucasians here today, and like I said, one was condescending, and the others were kind of helpful or whatever, but they were only helpful to the extent of what they're getting paid to do. And so, you know, it's just like that. So I'll just hop back on here to talk about that. But yeah, the guys who I've been connected to, like, mm, 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 mm. I can't say they're the worst of the worst, but naturally they were some of the worst to me. But well, spiritually, it might have been the other way around. Naturally, they're not the worst because you can't tell naturally, and some of the stuff that they engage in, you can't tell just by the natural eye. You got to see it with the unseen eye. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go take my shower because I know I sound like I'm just dragging on about this. But I'm just praying God, that God resolve and just continue to uplift me, bring me to a higher place, even higher than I'm at now, but higher place, and help me to give me more gratitude towards Him, and because somebody actually came and tended to this household or whatever. Yeah, it was last minute and barely, but it happened. But to me, it was supposed to be the males that I've been associated, and I wish I could call them men, but it was supposed to be the males that I'm associated with. You know what I'm saying? Connected to via the children, but it wasn't. So I think that's what makes me sad and have grief because it's like God. We need to do much better, and it starts at home. It starts with the ones that you accessing on a daily basis. Treat them better, and then just going back to that movie, he played me. The guy who was her husband. He was a drunk and he kept being in denial. Then he finally sobered up. She wanted a divorce by that time, but you know, people try to give people chances, and I guess I'm definitely at my point. I'm not at a boiling point, thank God, because I'm not mad, but I'm at a point where I'm definitely fed up. Like, God, I don't want to give people no more chances at all to mess over me or anything. Not nobody, not one, not none. Um, I just want grace. I feel like that's what I've sown in people's lives. Whether people think or feel that or not, and they feel and tell them something. Whether they think that or not, my intentions is not to be nasty to people or anything like that. But anyway, I'm gone. I'm gonna put my shot for real, for real.